For the majority of pigeon shooters, consistent winter sport means tackling the challenges of the winter crops. And if there's one crop that counts above all others, it's oilseed rape. Widely grown across the UK, it sustains the pigeon population when little else is available. This programme tackles a range of situations presented by oilseed rape, when huge flocks of pigeons can decimate a field as the short days force them to feed ever harder. With a truly comprehensive and illustrated range of tips and techniques to tackle oilseed rape, the programme also covers the opportunities that early drilled cereals present as winter turns to spring. As we move into the winter months, it's the crops that are available to the birds that are going to dictate pigeon shooting. One thing is certain, it'll be winter oilseed rape that'll dominate much of the winter and early spring. There is still some late drilled winter wheat and beans about. Here this crop is directly drilled wheat. This process leaves the stubble and can also leave plenty of seed on the surface. This has advantages to the pigeon shooter over the conventionally drilled areas, which can be wet and muddy at this time of the year. Some birds are still feeding on the stubble that will be left as set aside. In early autumn drilling, there is often a good new growth of weeds, especially chickweed, which is a great favourite for the pigeons. There is a real abundance of berries and acorns and beech marsh this year, and this will serve as the bird's staple diet for some weeks yet. In these circumstances, birds will tend to stay close to the woods, feeding at leisure and never moving very far. By mid-November, pigeons will be starting to gather on the rape. They'll target any poorly growing areas first. Their particular favourite is rape that has been directly drilled into stubble. As the month progresses, the birds will congregate around these fields and start to build up into the large flocks that are common throughout the winter. If you can find a field where the birds are feeding and still coming in ones or twos, you've every chance of getting a good day's shooting. Here, with a thick hedge under the flight line, clear choice is a natural hide. In the high winds we're expecting today, this will have many advantages over the traditional net hide. It's more stable for one and gives great concealment with some shelter from the bitter winter winds. Here the pigeons are flighting into the wind, low over the winter wheat, to the rape behind. Shooting a flight line in this way provides a great opportunity to get some serious shooting. With large flocks dropping into the decoys, you need to select one bird and stay with it, and then look for a second. Don't always try for a pair from the moment you get up. And talk me through the pattern that we've got out. It's quite a broadly spread pattern today.
Yes. Well, we've moved them and quite a large distance between the birds. So it gives plenty of room as you've got a flock coming in around about.
Yeah, the wind's keeping them very low today, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a terrific hide, but my goodness, are they coming down?
Yeah, they're going to come across to here. They'll run the line of this hedge line. No, they're going to come right down your barrel. They're right in front of you now. Stop up, bang. They'll come straight, same thing. They'll run this hedge line because they're taking the break of the wind. They've gone over the top, but get ready because they'll come over the top in a minute. It's warmer here, isn't it?
We haven't struggled actually for the cold now.
No, there's two coming across the bottom of the field again, in front of you, across the church in the field. See them? They're now running down there. Oh, they turned round, a bit unusual.
Dave, it's a really windy day. The wind's getting towards gale force. We've got it at our backs, and the decoy's out in front of us.
Yeah.
On a cereal crop. Now, they're just having a look there, with a big field of rape behind us.
Yes.
Can you just explain why we're doing it like that?
Because we've managed to 24 decoys into the green, and it's a resting area where they can feed onto the rape and then came back just to rest here and digest. And when you put enough decoys in, they will actually come in even though they're not feeding in here. That's the idea. Oh. That should move them, what went behind us.
Mm.
We've moved them with that noise.
Have we?
Yeah.
But on a windy day like today, the noise of the shot is not going to be as obvious to pinpoint for the birds, I guess.
No, with plenty of wind, it's taken the shot away very quickly. The birds are coming straight back in again, as you'll find it.
So we're just stirring them up really by the odd shot going off.
Yes. It's not as if they can hear this shot a mile away and 2 miles away where they're moved away from the area.
Yeah. Most of the flight line today, Dave, seems to be coming straight at us.
Yes.
A little bit to one side, they're not quite
Yeah.
set on one specific line, but they're definitely coming at us.
Well, after you've shot them, they've gone on a circle of about a mile on your right-hand side and then coming back over a hill, and as you can see in front, which is a village, the birds are coming back in again because they aren't realising that we're actually shooting them.
It's a great hide we've got today. It's very thick hawthorn hedge. Makes spotting them a little difficult, but likewise for the pigeons coming in as well.
Yes, and it's a natural hide, so it's no nets, no poles, anything. So it just looks like a normal hedge, which it is. Right in front of you. Stand up and shoot it.
At this time of year, the wood pigeons are keen to feed quickly. If they are disturbed, as we've done today, the flight line can move very speedily to another field. David decides to move onto a rape field behind us, about a mile down the same flight line as the main feeding field today. Here there is a narrow hedge over a small stream, so the net hide is the choice, with the hedge as a background and some break from the wind. The rape here is also well eaten and has grown poorly, perhaps also due to the wet ground. The net hide may appear unnaturally light from a short distance away, but at 50 yards you can see how well it blends into the hedge.